may wonder why I'm sitting in bed. It has been a long day. But in fact, the reason I'm sitting here is that the important way to start your day may be something that you have never considered before. I'm here with Naomi, Sophia, Call. Both of us are in bed together to talk about the practice of yoga in bed. Naomi, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. Very fun to be in bed here with you.
Yes, it is. You know, and I love the idea of yoga in bed because yoga is something that we all think we have to go get a DVD or travel to a studio, and oftentimes it's hard to fit that practice into our busy schedule.
It's very true. That's really why I wrote the book, because I wanted to create something that anyone could do, and so all the poses are modified very easily. And you know, you don't have to go buy tights, you don't have to find a parking space. It's a very attainable and maintainable routine. Yeah.
So if you start in bed, it can be easy.
Yes, we certainly hope so. You know, if we start in bed, the body is just in a gentle place. You're waking up. Hopefully the mind is a little bit quieter than later in the day. And we start off with just the small muscles. So we go very gently into the practice, and then we kind of get a little bit more active if we can. But the idea was when our feet hit the floor, we get into our day, and then people always say, I don't have time. Once I get started, I'm just too busy. So I decided, okay, before they get out of bed, that's the time.
Perfect.
Yes. So let's start off with some movement to the wrists, the fingers. It's really important. All these little joints, people, they kind of start getting a little arthritic. So simple things like circling the fingers, helping to stretch the fingers back, give them a little tug back. Also clasping the fingers and giving the fingers a good counter stretch away, because most of our day is going to be a lot of this position, right?
You work on a computer,
keyboard,
the phone.
carrying anything, right? So good counter stretches. Also good to kind of just get the legs stretching out. We can just go ahead and kind of circle and flex the ankles. We want to keep a lot of mobility in the ankles. We don't want them stiffening up. And also we want to get really good with pulling those toes apart. Again, same thing, especially a lot of women's shoes, right?
They're glad we got a pedicure today.
I'm too. So we want to really pull those toes apart, give them a good stretch. You can also actually really kind of get your fingers in there and help open those spaces, give the toes a little bit more energy. So some of the things that we haven't really done yet is talked about the importance of all these different directions of the spine. Your spine really wants to move in 6 directions every day, and when we can include that, you're going to be good to go. You're going to really feel the difference, okay? So we talked a little bit about the twisting, and that's, to me, again, that's one of the most important. But the importance, and this is so simple, and you can do it sitting in a chair throughout your office day, you can do it in your car. There's a very simple cat and dog, or sometimes cat and cow, it's also referred to stretch. And so just to demonstrate briefly, as you exhale, what we're going to be doing is tucking our chin and rounding our spine and squeezing out every ounce of breath you can. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift up, look up to the ceiling, really pull your chin up. And the idea is to pull those shoulder blades back and together, okay? So we should do that together. Okay, so here we go. Exhaling, tucking your chin. Exhale, exhale. Ideally exhaling through the nostrils. And then as we inhale, same thing. Inhale through the nostrils, lift up. Look up, pull those shoulders back, and this is a great time to think a positive thought about your day. You're really setting the tone and also the intention. I work a lot with my students with saying positive affirmations, starting with I am, and filling, even if it's like I am happy or I am healthy. Do you have a positive thought for the day to start off here?
I am happy.
There you go, okay.
That works. I am happy. I'm happy to be here doing this with you.
That's great. So we're going to want to do a lateral stretch. So let's inhale the arms up. So inhaling. And if we can clasp the fingers, we will. Good job. All right. Now here we go. We're going to lengthen to your left. Good. And try to kind of like give it a little look up. The eyes, it's so important to get eye exercises in. People don't think about that. Inhale back into the center. And here we go. Opposite side. Good. Coming back in once again. So while the fingers are clasped and they're up there, we'll get just a little counter stretch in.
Okay.
And if you can, go ahead and drop those hands behind your head. And once again, opportunity to lift up and open the heart. Take that extra deep breath, let out a nice long exhale. And as you do, we're going to roll and tuck again, pull those elbows in and together, keep squeezing that breath out. So you're really using the body here to help you get a deeper breath. Inhaling up, and one more. Exhale forward, pull those elbows in, keep squeezing that breath out, Kristen. Inhale back up, and here we go. Press up, Lift up. One more nice, okay, and exhale down.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Now, we often end kind of bringing those palms together, very sacred gesture, kind of connecting in with the sternum and the heart. It's nice to close the eyes, even though like this is a morning stretch and we're going off into a busy day, to just have those 3 deep breaths of gratitude. And we're not going to really do a whole savasana, like a whole little relaxation, but even those few moments of mindfulness partnered with your breath are going to set the tone for your day that's going to be completely different.
So namaste, Naomi.
And namaste to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Yeah, truly a treat to get to do yoga in bed with you.
Absolutely. I can honestly say I've never done this before. You should
you.
try it.